Peace. So we back, part two. Mach 3, New York City, full circle soldiers and skill methods. That's crazy, Mach. I definitely want to get into this, like the skill methods. How'd you get into like skill methods and what led to that in full circle? But we were just talking about something, and like I said, we're going to the fire. We're jumping right into the fire. We was talking about videos. It's
Yeah.
I love, honestly, I love the fact that other people are putting like videos out, you know what I'm saying? And to me it's pretty cool to like look back and say, you know what? This is like this was like a 90s era or a 2000 era, but it's like I feel kind of like a little bit disrespected in a lot of ways when I see a lot of my footage. Like I seen a video that was recently somebody snatched it from my page, and right where my watermark was at, they started right there up.
Mm.
Bro, that
What
got
was
me.
that?
It was somebody just on YouTube though, but he mixed in a flip rock video with my interview.
Mm.
But he cut off. I mean, if you're gonna use my interview, keep my name in. Why you take my name off the?
Yeah.
And it's my footage. You hear my voice in the footage. So you wanted to speak on that.
I think, like, okay, there's a lot of things about that. Like, it's important to have footage, to put this footage out. Like, it's really dope when I see footage rare. You know what I'm saying? Like, is really dope. Like, even your interviews, for example, like with interviewing OGs and stuff like that. Like, I see some classic footage. I think is really dope. But I also do know that Instagram is business, and and YouTube and Instagram, that's big business. I mean, I know some people that make a lot of money on that. You know what I mean? And so I see a lot of times some of these channels, they'll post random b-boys all the time, and it's kind of like, wait a minute, you making money from this? You know what I'm saying? And what are you really giving back? How are you, like, what do you know what I'm saying? Like, I you know again, I think it is important to have footage and to put footage out there, but like, when you're a brand, for example, you're like, you selling something, whether that's hats or whatever, you know what I mean? And you are constantly posting random b-boys and b-girls that are not wearing your hat. That's like Nike posting somebody, you know what I mean, wearing some Sauconys. First of all, that's crazy. You know what I mean? And it would even still be crazy if Nike posted somebody wearing Nikes that they didn't have you know what I'm saying? They didn't have a contract with these people. And so I don't like the fact that these people, like, they're posting everybody, and they have a business, and they're not giving back to the community in some way, even if it's a small way, even if you guys are donating hats. Even if you guys are going to places and you're being like, yo, our hats are super expensive. So here is some free hats to kids that can't afford some of these hats, that they want to use them. Or let's throw a jam and it's free and we're going to give back that way. Or let's sponsor a teacher somewhere to go teach for free. We paying the teacher so he could teach kids for free, like kids that can't really afford it, or kids that can't, you know what I'm saying? But I don't see that. Maybe they're doing that. Maybe they're doing that and they don't post that and they don't promote that. But they sure as hell promote other people, you know what I'm saying, whether they're wearing their gear or not. And I just think that's mad whack. Like, I think that, we need to get smarter about how we run breaking as a business. You know what I'm saying? And like, and it's not to shame those companies or not, but it's just to put them on. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta treat each other a certain way. I think things will get better that way, but right now everything is like, I don't know, it's all fucked up. You know what I mean? And that's probably part of it. You know what I mean? But I don't know.
Right. That's real. I'm glad that we spoke on it, and I think we're just at an age, just being, what you want to say though, kind of like the guardians. You know what I'm saying? The guardians for the standard, what's right, what's righteous. Righteous means something that's always going to have a special place. As black people, we always said righteous.
Yo, there's this dude. I I don't know how to pronounce it or say it. Jung Korean Rock or something like that.
Yeah.
The dude is constantly posting footage. I think it's dope. The footage he's posting is dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's super fresh. So when the pandemic happened, I really started, like, I was following him, you know what I'm saying? You know, commenting and all that shit. He follows me. He loves Skillmethodz, you know what I'm saying? And so, you know, all this stuff, and it's all good. So I create Battle Wire. And so I'm trying to post certain things, and the man got mad footage, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going on his page. I'm going to, like, the old clips, and I'm using Instagram to repost them. But, like, literally, like, when you press that button, I'm not, like, snatching the footage. You press a button and it just posts it from his page. You know what I'm saying? It has his name on it. Everything that is if you actually want to see the whole thing, I think you got to go to his page to watch the whole thing anyway. And so the dude blocks Battle Wire after a while. Battle Wire, the Instagram account, Battle Wire. So I can no longer repost. I can't even see his post. I didn't even know he did that for mad long.
He blocked me too.
Somebody sent me something, and I'm like, I can't see it. And then I log into my personal account, and I'm like, oh, I can't see it. This motherfucker blocked me. And you know, and here's the thing, like, that kind of shit really upset me because, I mean, not really upset me, but it's kind of whack. Because, like, first of all, the footage ain't yours. You are not the owner of this footage. You are reposting other footage that I seen on YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So who are you to block me? You know what I mean? That's number one. Number two, like, I guess, you know, he sees it the same way. He sees it like, oh, it's a business. You know what I mean? Because he must, right? Because
the way he posts, it's a business.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And so he's probably like, oh, he's going to take business from me. I don't know. But, you know, it's not, you know, like, that's the thing, like, claiming ownership, putting your name on things, something that you took from somewhere else, and you're just putting your name on it, and everybody's cool with it. Like, we just gonna let that rock because I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? I have no idea why, you know, and that shit, that's the kind of shit that just, like, it irks me. Like, I don't understand, like, how we let it get to this point where, you know what I mean, like, we're letting other people run the shit that we should be running. We should be running our own fucking history page and telling not for nothing though. I'm not, like, I like his page. Like, I still, you know what I'm saying? Like, on my personal account, I get to see his page still, and I like it. He posts dope shit. You know what I'm saying? But you know, sometimes it's you know what I mean? I don't know. It just makes me feel a little bit uneasy. I don't know how to explain it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Yeah. I got blocked before, but I think maybe about a year ago, like, I seen he unblocked me and it said Korean Rock is following you.
Oh.
But he started.
He liked that footage you've been posting.
He wanted to see. Yeah, that's a good way to see like, you know what I'm saying? To see, like, what's going on. So he started following me again, and I just smiled because it's like, I didn't ask you to follow me. So, like, when you blocked me, that was supposed to be it. When I block somebody, I don't go look for them and unfollow them. I mean, unblock them again.
A couple people actually. There's one dude actually just, he unblocked me and then he recently blocked me again. You know what I'm talking about. When I see you at the jam, it's gonna be on too.
See?
Not for no nothing, really. It's just a happy. You know what I'm saying? It's just.
I think honestly, brother, like, when you get blocked, it's kind of like, I feel inspired. Because to me, I feel like if you want to block and you think, like, that's gonna slow me down, it's like, brother, like, I'm it. Like, I'm the guy. Like,
yeah.
If there wasn't no internet, believe me, I would still be wearing like the Pumas though. I would still like be doing me. So you blocking me is kind of like, it's like when you move some crumbs out the way. It's kind of like, I have a clear path now.
Nah, I just think it's funny. Like, I think it's funny, and it's kind of the same kind of stuff like we were talking about earlier, like the same little make believe beef.
Yeah.
Just to have something. You know what I mean? Just to have something, and young kids, I don't think they really have that because they have Red Bull.
Right.
But, you know.
Do you ever remember a b-boy site everybody in the world used to go to? It was called bboy.com. 1999. Bro, on Fridays, you go into that room, everybody was in there. Poppin' Pete, Storm, Ramon, Cujo, like Salah, like Lahim, like everybody was literally in this, and it was a chat room for b-boys.
I remember it. Yeah. Yeah, it was a chat room. It was bboy.com, and there was another one.
It was freestyle session.
It was freestyle session.
But bboy.com was like, it was real time. It was actually,
yeah, bboy.com was the chat room. Yeah. That was so dope. That era was so dope. That time was like.
Let's talk about that.
I don't know if it's because there was no Instagram, there was no Facebook, really. There
was none of that.
MySpace.
No.
Was there MySpace?
No.
Not yet, right? MySpace
this is 99.
Yeah, MySpace came later. And I just think that it was just the first way that, maybe the first way.
It was the first way.
That the world as
international.
Could communicate together.
In real time.
And to me, that was incredible. I actually, on my app, I'm working on something that is, I actually kind of already have it out. There's kind of something similar to that, just to kind of give that experience, you know what I mean? Because, I don't know, I think it was really dope. It wasn't Twitter, it wasn't, I don't know.
Bro, that was the
special.
site.
It was special, yeah, it was special.
Bro, you can sign up as anything. I remember I signed up as Dirty Harry. You didn't have to say your real name. And people would like Corn Dog or like Nut Rages. People will make up alias names, but it would really be like Cujo.
Yeah.
But he's making up like Bug Eye. He can just make up a weird name. Yeah. And I just remember it was a cool place because it was really literally somebody that braked.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
I met a lot of international people through bboy.com.
Yeah, that's dope.
I met Motion from Skillmethodz through bboy.com.
Oh, that's dope. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like the early days though, like with the internet was the first battle I ever seen on the internet. Guess what it was? K-Mel versus Jigs.
Oh wow.
In the snow.
Oh, because they were hiding cameras. Somebody was hiding a camera.
They were breaking in the gym, and then they went out.
They were breaking in the gym, and then that was that whole time. They were having a bunch of beef, and they went to I think they went to Queens.
It was Queens.
I think K and them went to Queens, and they battled inside the thing, and then they went outside, and they were breaking in the snow. I think that's still on YouTube.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's a dope battle. But that's how you know. Like, when have you seen that now? Like, they had a jam, and they go outside, and it's wintertime, and it's snowing, or it's not even snowing, it's fucking ice, because it was already snowing, and it's brick outside, and they like, nah, we're gonna get down. Bro, that doesn't exist no more, man.
Why is that? Honestly.
It's because of my generation. It's because of the generation right before me. We didn't do what we were supposed to do, and we let other people create jams and set the narrative. You know what I'm saying? And you have a couple people. Really, it's not like nobody's doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, but the big jams, all that stuff. It's like these. It's like become this. Like this weird thing you go to, like a convention almost. Some of these jams. You know what I mean? Like straight up. Like it's like.
I feel like it's a convention.
And again, I don't see nothing wrong with that shit. I like it.
I like it. That's why I still go.
It's cool. Yeah, like these Red Bull battles, which they're just straight up tournaments, and you go and you sit down and you watch a battle and then you leave. I was kind of confused the first time, but I got it. You know what I'm saying?
People cut out hella early.
Yeah. There's no ciphers. There's not allowed. It's not even allowed. There's no music. The music gets cut out. The computer music that they play, which is a whole other thing. But they cut that out, and then the lights come on, and then it's time to go. But I think that's cool, and that should have a place. But I think the real break-in, like I think the last thing was like Cypher Addicts.
Ooh, I seen you.
Yeah,
I seen you in the footage. Your name is said Mach 3 Skillmethodz. Yeah. That's when I didn't know that you was in Skillmethodz until I seen that Cypher Addict video.
Yeah, Cypher Addict.